I like how the dash makes a big line across, and everything just seems very symmetrical. Like, nothing really in here seems uneven. It's my sort of car. Yeah, but you're not my sort of driver. Top speed. Okay, that person. What was that? Is it just me, or was that person driving up on the thing a minute there? Okay. Hello, and welcome to an episode of City Car Driving. In today's episode, I'm going to be driving this rather boring, just normal car-ish Volkswagen Passat R-Line. So this is one of the top trim levels, or it might actually be the top trim level. And I decided that, well, no one's going to actually drive a car like this like a maniac. So why not drive a car like this like a maniac? Seemed like perfect logic to me. Okay, so interior, turn on. No custom sounds for this mod, but you can install a few extras, which right there, I have an extra, which is the backup camera. So that'll be a bit useful, especially if I'm in traffic and I need to, like, do some dumb maneuver or something. And since basically no one that would drive this in real life would drive it like a complete idiot, I'm going to drive it like a complete idiot right now. I mean, it's not the slowest car in the world, but it definitely won't boggle your mind with the speed. Let's see how it corners. Pretty good. How about up here? There's a good, okay, a little bit of understeer there. There's a good cornering test up here. I'll be there in just a sec. Now back to normal driving. I can only imagine the sort of repair cost that this would have because it's a VW. In recent years, VW has had a lot of issues with that sort of stuff. Okay, so let's start here. So that tells me to go left. So foot on brake, foot on gas, and let off the line. That's a little bit of wheel spin. Jeez, fuck, crap. Okay. Yeah, this car's grip does become kind of obvious during that sort of test. So let's try this next one, which I believe is sort of similar, but just a little different. So I really don't know the difference between two tests, but okay, wait, this has to go 25 miles an hour. 25 feels kind of slow, don't you think? Meh. I do like the way that this steers. This is a good mod. One of the things I really do like about the mod is the screens. They're good. Especially that, like, so there's some mods that really were just kind of thrown together, but this mod gives you a feeling like it was actually developed properly and isn't complete shit. Like it came out, the person is back in, and they just had to try to squeeze this car out. Also, another thing about this mod is that it's very quiet. Unlike some cars, I've driven some cars in this game that are just in your face. Let's see what the steering is like at lower-ish speeds, like 40. Pretty good. There's definitely some understeer after you get about halfway to a turn. There, yeah. Now I'm driving like I'm drunk. Now, because I've had issues with this in previous episodes, I'm gonna fill up. Now I have no clue which side the fuel tank's on. I'm just gonna wing it and say that it's on the right side. Was I correct? Yes, it was correct. So let's fill it up. And there's 5 liters of fuel. And I'll take off. So I'm going to get on the highway and try to do a little bit of a speed test. But first we have to get to the highway, and to get to the highway, just drive normally. One thing about this mod is that it doesn't have too much grip, but it's not all slidey all over the place. Now, the Hellcat that I tested a little while ago, that was more of just way too much grip for it. It has way too much grip. With the automatic, I had a friend that was able to slide it around with a manual, but with the automatic, I cannot get it to slide unless I do something really retarded. I mean, this car, I haven't actually got it to slide yet, but it's a VW. That's front wheel or all-wheel drive, something like that. But this is a wagon, so it's really practical. And then you have some mods like I'm struggling to actually come up with a mod here that has like way too little traction, but oh, something like Honda Accord. That mod is really realistic. I liked what the car handles, but okay, look, turn that blinker off. Anyway, that mod is sometimes it's a little bit too slippery. You you get off the line, and if you press just a little too hard on the gas, the wheels spin. With this mod, you have to press pretty hard on the gas for it to actually start to spin the wheels. So slow down here, and from 40, let's do a speed test. Get her into the other lane. What I noticed is that it really doesn't rev that much. It shifts about 3,300 RPM. There is 110, which for just a normal family wagon, that's pretty good. But I mean, all German cars are actually just limited to 150 because the German government doesn't want the companies to start having like a horsepower war thing. Top speed. Okay, that person. What's that? Is it just me, or was that person driving up on the thing a minute there? Okay. New destination point received. Okay, you can't. As I'm looking up there, it says new destination point received. This guy right here cuts me off, and he looks like he's drunk. Look at me. All the way on the edge of his lane. Anyone in the mirror? No. Okay. Let's get behind him and see how he's driving. Speed up to him. Anyway, I'm just gonna try to get past him here. And just because why not, I'm gonna go to the destination point that I want speed to go to. I didn't realize I was going 85 there. Okay. Well, I did kind of notice that I was going 85 when I was going 85, but I just didn't realize I was getting up to that speed. So looks like I'm turning left up here. Oh, and I hate this junction. There's so much traffic here. Always. But I have a plan. See anyone in my mirror? No. Anyone else? Okay, that person is stopped. Okay, didn't expect to see that person. Like right after that guy turned, but did this guy get hit? Because it looks like he has his left turn signal on from where I am, but very clearly he's not going straight. Okay, now he's pulling forward. Let's see if the hazards are on. Hazards are, as it turns out, not on. Guess he was just in a weird angle. I'm turning left here. This is taking forever. The light just went green. I mean, at least I'm not sitting here at the light for 12 hours, just sitting here. Well, actually, for 10 seconds, not realizing that the light went green, like I did in my Ford Focus episode. Oh, that's green. Come on, penis-shaped light, go green. Yay, it's green. Now, I'm gonna get past this guy in the Blazer. I mean, I would if the... What's the point of this light right here, anyway? What does that light do except for just slow your trip down? Because, I don't know, there's not an intersection there. There, it just doesn't make any sense to me. Now I'm just gonna keep following my destination, which actually ends right up here. Okay. Okay, light just went yellow, but we're gonna get through. Driving on a red light. Not really, I mean... It's not really. It was yellow, not red. Oh, you. He slammed his brakes. What an idiot. When I'm driving behind you, don't slam your brakes. Your brakes. I can't speak. One thing is, so I really like the interior here. I like how the dash makes a big line across, and everything just seems very symmetrical. Like nothing really in here seems uneven. It's my sort of car. Yeah, but you're not my sort of driver. He's a BMW driver. Yeah. BMW driver never used their turn signal. Well, actually, the older turn signals, they were shit. So if a BMW driver now doesn't use his turn signal, he's just a dick. See, well, so you know, in a normal car, you flip the turn signal, and the turn signal stock stays where you moved it. However, in the older style BMW, slightly older, I say. Okay, can't get on there, so I have to go right. But anyway, in the slightly older style BMWs, you click on the turn signal stock, and then the turn signal stock just returned to its normal position. So you had to look down at your gauge and see your gauges and see, oh, okay, that turn signal is on. Wait, is there nowhere to go here? Can I turn left? Or is it blocked up? Okay, good, it's not blocked up. Let's do a little bit of spirited driving here. So give it gas. And then turn right up here. Don't know if I've ever actually been to this area of the map, so I don't really know it that well. Oh yeah, I've never been here before. Oh, hey cop. I'm not doing anything. Is it just me, or from where I am, does it look like the cop is floating? Yep, he is. Okay, turning left. I'm gonna try to get past this cop. Okay, getting past the cop. And I'm stopped again. Okay. Glad I put that light there. Because normally I couldn't see the light that's on the right unless I looked at it. There we go, green. Anyway, I'll show a comparison right now about like how this when you take off and the Honda Accord when you take off, just how easy it is to spin the wheels in the Honda Accord. If I'm not talking this because I'm concentrating, and okay, there's some people that we've killed. There's a pet dog, and then we finally killed a pet monkey. We've killed a lot of animals and people just with this one test. Okay, get to the right. Now I'm just going to try to continue my spirited driving. Hopefully I don't run into a cop again on the road that I choose to go. This definitely isn't the spirited sort of driving car. Okay, right turn signal on, left one on. Give some gas and see how it does around these corners. This roundabout, yeah, it's doing pretty good. This is slightly on the end of a little too much grip, but still, it's really fun. Okay, go left, right. Yeah, at least a mod. I'm not sure about real life, but I know that this mod, it's a car that you could probably zip around in and get through traffic pretty fast. Don't think I needed the turn signal there. Give it the beans here. Around that traffic. Yep. There always has to be a crash in this episode. Okay, so in every single city car driving episode I make, there has to be at least one crash. At least one. This guy's going fast, so I'm going to pull up in front of him and then go into his lane. And so done. Because if someone's tailgating you, just slow down. It annoys them more. And anyway, if they hit you, it's their fault. I mean, yes, you might have a trunk damage or something like that, but still, it's their fault. And I'm looking for a spot to end this episode. I'm feeling like this video took a good amount of time, but not too much time. So, that's good, because I'm actually more limited than usual time schedule, because I'm only going to have 3 hours tomorrow to edit. Normally, I just have kind of the whole day. Tomorrow, it's going to be kind of annoying. And I don't usually take 3 hours to edit, but considering all the stuff I like to do in a day, you know, I gotta split that time up. So, anyway, pretty nice car. I like this mod. It was well made. So, hopefully you like this episode, and goodbye.